Hey, what's going on?
I'm working.
On what?
Another bed.
Another bed.
This is number 6.
Number 6. So this is a 4x8?
It's 4x8 by 29 inches.
Okay. Look, did you guys, I showed you in the beginning right here. Did you see all these little nuts and screws and whatevers? This is what Kenny's having to deal with. That's a lot. What's a lot?
120 per bed.
120 of these little babies per bed. And then what are these things over here? These rods. What are these?
That's the cross support.
That's the cross support.
That goes on to these.
It goes on to these. I see, I see. Oh, look, you've already got some in there. All right. So, how long is it taking you to put these together?
Takes me about 45 minutes to put this together, but it takes me an hour just to peel the plastic off.
And the plastic, of course, we've said before, is to protect the outside and the inside of the metal.
Outside.
Outside. Did you say there's some plastic?
There's nothing on the inside.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's to help protect the outside of the bed.
Of the steel.
Of the steel.
While you're moving it, while it's being handling.
Right. So you were actually already kind of. Hi, Lucy. So there we go. Okay.
This is very back painful. If you have 2 people that do it, it would be far easier than 1 person. Unfortunately, I've been 1 person for all 6 so far.
Why is that?
Because you have other obligations.
I watch our grandson in the afternoon, and I also am doing housework and trying to get caught up on things during the day. Lucy just got herself convulsed there. So yeah, that's why I've been unable to help. But I do kind of help move them into position.
I move into the garden.
Kenny will move them into the garden. I help him move them into position on the garden bed itself where we have laid the weed barrier. So. It's so interesting. The only thing that you haven't done on any of the beds so far is put on the
top
because
it has a hard time going over this where it double layers. And right now it's so cold outside, the plastic doesn't want to
bend.
Cooperate.
It doesn't want to bend. Okay.
So I'm not doing it yet. I'll do it on a sunny, warm day.
Okay.
And it's not the ends. These are all rolled back. So there's nothing wrong with these. These edges, however, are sharp as a razor. You can hear that. It is sharp, so you got to be careful of these edges, but not this part.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, there's a little bit.
This is your problem. It's not peeling this off. It's getting it started from the edge and then peeling it to this point. The instructions say to move it back about 1 inch. Well, that would be right about where the hole is. Even if you went an inch further back, it still collides when you try to stick it on.
Yeah.
So you got to pull it back a good 3 to 4 inches.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Instructions aren't always what they seem, but I mean, it seems to be a pretty good.
I'll show you.
Seems to be a pretty good.
You saw how much I had it pulled back. See how it's already. You've got to get up in there and pull this back out of the way. You don't want this stuff underneath.
Okay. Excellent. All right. I'll let you get back to work.
It's okay. So this is it. I built all the big ones. There was 6 of them.
The tall ones.
Now I got 2 little ones here. When I say little, I'm talking about height, not width. And they came out real good. The biggest pain to my finger was just playing with all these nuts. The big beds had, what, 120 per unit. These here, of course, have less. They're about half of that. So it was a little faster to do these here. I was able to do them up on my bench. But the plastic is still a pain to take off. It's still a pain to take off. Quality of the product seems to be top. It's very nice quality stuff. This is a little odd. This is what they call their strap for putting on to help support this. They used to use a threaded rod, and apparently that wasn't working too well. So they went to this. Now I got 2 more bolts to put in on each side, and that'll be that. Again, no shipping damage. There was a few corners that were a little bent. Nothing I couldn't bend back with my hand. But in terms of what we're going to do when we get out there, I just gotta have to let it go for a while and see how well it works. I don't know yet.
So the next step we're going to do on the beds after moving these out into the raised bed area is we're going to be filling them.
Yeah.
They'll be on the weed berry, but we're going to fill them with cardboard.
These will be a little more difficult, more technical, because the depth is so small. The deep ones will be, that'll be cardboard, a lot of wood, and compost mixed with some topsoil, and then the final layer of good quality dirt. These here, they might get a little bit of cardboard. I don't know. I was thinking lasagna on both, actually. But this one here is a little short, so I don't know what I'm going to do here.
Okay.
The big ones, more than likely will have, like I said, cardboard, wood, some debris from unfinished compost, and then probably another layer of cardboard, not as thick as the bottom. And then on top of that, we'll throw some mixed dirt, some straw and some other things, the topsoil. You can do different things if you lasagna this stuff. You don't need to be particular in any way.
All right. We'll show you the next steps in our next video. Stay tuned for the Birdie raised beds as we get them prepared for filling. Thanks for watching. We sure appreciate it.
Bye now.